Hey everybody, we're going to do a completely standing session today. So we're going to start in mountain. Make sure you have your chair, all 4 feet of the chair on the mat, and you have your mat. So we're going to start in mountain. Toes point towards the chair. You stand up nice and tall. Your feet are nice and planted. Your weight is directly over top of your feet. It's not to one side, forward or back, nice and tall. Shoulders are down, away from the ears. You have that little imaginary tug at the top of your head so that you get nice and long through the spine as the chest opens and the butt sticks out. Now, fingertips can be on the chair. Don't ever think that you can't hold on to something. Couple big breaths. In and out through the nose. Next, exhale. Chin comes to the chest, and you can always hold on to your chair, and you can always keep your eyes open if it's more comfortable for you. Just let the head hang, let it wiggle. Next, inhale, we're going to bring the head back up to the center. We're going to drop the back of the head towards the spine as the eyes look towards the sky. Remember to breathe. For those of you who need a little bit more, remember on an exhale, this is where we push ourselves. So on an inhale, I'm going to rise up. On an exhale, I'm going to reach back a little bit more. I don't know if you guys can see that, but... Next inhale, bring the head back up to the center. We're going to turn to the right, just the head. Let the neck stretch through the opposite side. Follow your breath, do the other side. Swing around again. And again, back to where you started. Back to your center. Readjust. Make sure that your toes are spread wide. Toes are still pointed towards the back of the chair. You want to keep those knees in nice alignment, which also helps with the hips. Big breath. Now, we're going to open up the arms. So on the next inhale, swing them out and up. Down on your exhale. You can keep your eyes open. You can just use one arm if you need the balance. If you're doing that, make sure you do the opposite side. And 2 more. Inhale big. And remember, arms are reaching as if you're being pulled to the sides and up on both the inhale and the exhale. All right, half dog, fingertips on the back of the chair. Walk it back. Feet still point towards the chair. Fingers on the, fingertips on the chair. Head relaxes between the upper arm bones, and you're reaching those hips back. Always adjust if you need to bring your feet a little closer apart or a little closer together, a little farther apart, sorry. So a nice stretch on the back and the legs. If it's too much, keep a little bend in the knee. Or don't go as far back. All right, next inhale, walk it towards your chair. Okay, so we're going to start with a modified triangle. Right foot takes the step back. Right toes are pointed to the long side of the mat. Left toes are pointed towards the chair. Left hand on the chair. We're going to swing the right arm out back behind us to the ceiling, and you're gonna tilt to the left. Arm in the air stays pointed towards the ceiling. If this is your triangle, perfect. If you can go a little farther, you can then use your chair. Make sure you're breathing. All right, next inhale, bring yourself all the way up. Crescent. Left hand in the air, so you're leaning back. You just did the triangle, now you're doing crescent. Want a nice long stretch on this side of the body. All right, next inhale, come back up. We're going to do a half dog, but we're going to step up first and then walk it back. All right, next inhale. We're going to walk ourselves to the back of the chair. When you're ready, you're going to step back with the left foot. And if you did the wrong one, that's fine. We always do both sides. Excuse me while my back is turned to you. Left toes point to the long side of the mat, right toes to the chair. Triangle, modified triangle, hand on the chair. Left arm swings out and up, fingers to the ceiling as you come over. And again, if this is your triangle, fine. Do what you can with what you got. Eyes to the side. If you're really trying to challenge yourself, you can do eyes to the hand. Make sure you're breathing. All right, tighten that belly, bring yourself all the way up. Crescent, opposite hand in the air. Hand is reaching as you lean back to get that extra stretch. Feet have not moved. All right, next exhale, arm comes down. We're gonna step up, half dog, walk it back. Get yourself set up and then do the pose. Next inhale, walk it to the chair. All right, back to mountain. So stand up nice and tall. Again, toes are picked up, spread wide, placed back down. Shoulders down, chest opens, butt sticks out. Head's not jutting out or pulling back too much. You want the head over your center. right. So let's do star pose. Actually, yeah, let's do star pose. So we're going to place the left foot down, nice and sturdy. Toes are spread wide. Hands are on the chair to start with. Right foot kicks out. Foot is flexed, even if you just have to toe touch. Okay. Foot is flexed and hovering the floor if you can. Opposite arm is out and up. Hover if you need to. Let go if you can. Don't forget that spot on the wall, about eye level or a little higher. It's okay to wiggle. It's okay to have to hold back on. Next exhale, bring it all back in. Wiggle out the knees. Okay, same thing other side. Right foot plants. And again, you can always pause in between if you need a little bit more break than me. So, right foot plants, toes are spread. Left foot kicks out to the side. Foot is flexed if you can, toe touch if you need to. Opposite arm. Get your balance. Find your spot on the wall. Make sure you're breathing. Again, do the best you can with what you got. All right, everything back down. Wiggle out those knees, those hips probably screaming a little. All right, how about a half dog? Walk it back. All right, from here we're going to do warrior one. So just come up a little bit, big step with the left foot. You're going to turn that back, left knee is bent, and your hips are squared to the chair. So this leg is just directly behind you. Move the foot to make that hip happy. Left knee is bent, knee never goes past the ankle, hands are on the chair. You're going to tighten your belly. Swing your arms out and up, thumbs point back behind you. That butt cheek is tight. There's a little stretch through here. You need a little bit more. You can always reach up higher and reach back for a back bend. You don't have to go as far as me. You don't even have to do this part. All right, next exhale. Bring yourself all the way back. Hold on to your chair. Step right to meet left. Wiggle out the knees. We're going to do the same thing other side. Right foot plants, you're going to step back with the left leg. Same thing. Right knee is now bent, doesn't go past the ankle. Make that left hip happy. You got your chair, let go. Tighten the belly, swing yourself all the way up. Again, you have that stretch in the front of the hip. Butt cheek is tight. Same thing. You can reach up a little higher and arch back. You don't have to if you don't want to. You don't have to if it's not a good day. All right, next exhale, come forward. Step left to meet right. We're going to stand in mountain for a moment. right, give everything a nice little shake. We are going to come down and sit on our chair. We're going to do, excuse me, seated cat-cow. So we're going to sit up nice and tall. Hands can be on the thighs. On your inhale, chest opens, shoulders roll back, eyes to the sky. Opening up the neck best you can. And on an exhale, you're going to round everything. Eyes look towards the floor. Link it with your breath. Nice and easy. All right, next time you're on the exhale side of the pose, hold that. See if you can't get a little extra stretch in there. And the next inhale, a little extra stretch on that side, hold it, making sure you're still breathing. All right, back to your center. We're going to do a seated twist. We already opened up the spine in the front, opened up the spine in the back. Now let's give it some twist. Right hand grabs the chair, shoulder leads, head and neck follow. Your next exhale, release that. You can always pause here and hold it a little longer, or do this again. Left hand grabs the chair. Sit up nice and tall. Left shoulder leads, head and neck follow. Relax that back, come back to your center. We're gonna sit up nice and tall. Feet are planted. Actually, let's do, for our last one, let's do a seated bound angle. So come more towards the front of your chair. Bottoms of the feet touch. You're gonna actually have them, the outside of your feet on the floor, and let the knees drop open. If this doesn't work for you, by all means go back to regular feet planted. Palms open. Sit up nice and tall. Not too tall where you feel like you have to hold everything, but at the same time not all slunched over. So find that happy medium. Close your eyes. Back to your breath. Nice and big, a little bit longer inhales and a little bit longer exhales. Everything go on your exhales, drawing in new air, new breath, new vitality, new energy with each inhale. Wiggling fingers and toes. Bringing feet flat to the floor. Hands in front of heart. Peace, peace, peace. Peace for ourselves, peace for family and friends, and peace for our world. Namaste.